Warhammer Underworlds has been a thing for about 8 years. I've played countless games, many games. Okay, so I've played one game. I lost. The warband Crimson Court was released in 2021, and I ordered it. Like, immediately. And I have painted all of them.
Don't lie right now.
Most of them.
You a rotten liar.
Okay, so I've painted one of them, but that changes now. I'm Alex, and you're watching Winterwolf Miniatures. Starting projects is fun. If you are anything like me, you have many projects in their planning stage, some that I just started, and quite a few that is nearly finished. Surely there is a psychological reason why we quit, or should I say pause, right before the finish line. Today we change, or we try to change. Let's try to finish one project. My project is going to be the Crimson Court. I've already painted Prince Duval, and he looks like this. I'm pretty pleased with him, if I'm honest. And here is Velas von Fein. She's almost done, but I need to finish the face, and I'm not sure about the hair. My Gorath von Marusi looks like this. As you can see, he's got a sword instead of the mace, and he also has a helmet. The helmet is, and please correct me if I'm wrong, from the Empire Demigryph Knights set, and the sword is of course a bloodletter sword. He's almost done and just needs a couple of details fixed. Anaya's Curseborn is the last one and my least favorite. That of course means he needs the most work. The armor is not quite done, and the wings look boring. I don't know what to do with the pants and the hair, and his face needs some work. Okay, so let's start with something easy. Velas has a necklace. Let's paint that gold, or brass in this case. We can also paint the trim on Gorath's loincloth thingy, while we have the gold paint at the ready. Do you have any projects that is nearly finished? Let me know what you're working with in the comments. Okay, so the loincloth itself needs some work. Let's try a lighter shade on the edges. When I do painting videos, I usually put the names of the paint on screen like this. I can't really do that here since I'm mixing lots of paints, and will probably go back and forth a lot. This white beige is probably khaki mixed with various amounts of white. Let's fix those stains on the sword real quick. Whenever you see me painting white skin on these guys, it's mostly Arctic white, with various amounts of green and blue. With pale bright skin like this, I like to just paint the teeth and the mouth white, and then glaze or wash the mouth with a pink or dark brownish red. It usually looks fine, and you can come back to brighten just the teeth later if you want. Painting faces is hard, it's probably my biggest weakness. Humans are very good at distinguishing faces, which make them look wonky as hell as soon as anything is just a little bit wrong. It's a bit easier when going with a natural skin tone like this though, since it already looks kinda wrong. Off camera, I've done some shading on Anaya's with a dark wash, and now I've begun to finish the armor. This is bloody red, and I'll do all the edges, which might take a while, so let's talk about something else in the meantime. I kinda accidentally mentioned that there has to be a psychological reason we leave projects at the almost done stage, and of course it is. There is in fact a psychological reason behind most things we do. Surprise, surprise! So what is the reason, or reasons, because they are probably many. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say about that. because why not? Oh, it gave me a list of possible reasons, so let's find out if some of those apply to me. Or to you, for that matter. Number 1. Fear of completion. Finishing a project makes it real. This can trigger anxiety about how it will be judged, what comes next, or whether it's good enough. No, that's not it, not for me. Number 2. Perfectionism. The belief that the final product must be flawless leads to paralysis. I don't know how to... Yeah, that's more like it, but I don't have the patience for being a practicing perfectionist. I always have to lower my expectations for myself, or I'd lose interest before getting anywhere, because that's probably the main thing. Loss of novelty and motivation. The beginning of a project is exciting. By the end, the novelty is gone and the remaining tasks are often tedious or administrative. Yeah, that's the one, that's me. And as my psychiatrist summarizes it, you are a perfectionist with severe ADHD. You are fucked. And she is of course right about that. The things I don't do, I feel bad about not doing, and the ones that I actually do, I feel I could have done better. Satisfied? Not so much. Okay, back to painting this nice guy. He also needs some work on his skin. We have a solid base and it mostly needs some white on top. To paint skin like this, you start with a white base coat, then you glaze it with a light blue and a bright pink or purple. Keep those glazes thin and aim for the recesses and the places you want your shadows. Then you apply thin coats of white again to smooth out the transitions. Or mix white with the pink and blue where you don't want the skin as bright. I want a cold skin tone, so I have gone heavy with the blue and used pink really sparsely. You can do it the other way around too, or switch the colors entirely to fit your scheme. Let's practice with dotting the eyes. Okay, that works, but we need more contrast around the eyes. Let's go in with the black really quick. We can also use that black to fix the hairline. Back to the eyes, and let's do some war paint, shall we? I'll also put some in his mouth. I'm making sure the paint is really thin though, we don't need much. Like I said, faces is hard, but just go back and forth with your colors until it looks right, or at least okay. Or you can't be bothered anymore. Whatever comes first. Let's try something with that mane of his. I tried to pick out some strands with a lighter shade. Let's try an even brighter shade. Okay. Screw that for a while, let's do something more fun. How about some red highlights on Gorath's armor? Yes, that is more fun. Maybe. Whenever I feel stuck, I try to do something completely different for a while. It's better than stopping, and when you get back to whatever it was that you were stuck on, it's usually fun again. Oh no! I found something boring that needs doing. Straps. I hate straps. These straps get a dark brown. Do you know who also has straps? Yes, that's right, Aeneas has straps. Let's paint his straps too. Straps, 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 straps! Lots of straps. Looking at the hair, and I'm not convinced. It's too blonde. I think I will try to darken it. Let's mix this dark brown with water and add a dark brown filter on it. This will make the dark areas more brown and the lighter areas more brown, making the contrast a bit less. But it was a bit much anyway. More importantly, it will make the overall color appear darker and more brown. Dark brown plus a khaki brown makes it some sort of new brown. Who would have guessed? I'll use it to highlight all those infernal straps. Ooh, that shade looks a bit too harsh. Hopefully it looks better when the paint is dry. Otherwise I have to make it a bit darker. Leather is quite shiny though, so you can get away with pretty harsh highlights. This guy has straps on his straps. Highlighting straps is not my favorite activity, but it makes a huge impact on the overall appearance of the miniature, so it's worth it. I was unsure about this mace from the start, but I kinda like this gold and red combo, actually. I thought I was gonna change it, but no, let's keep it, it's cool, I think. Let's do some edge highlights on the wings though. That always makes wings look better. Maybe that will be enough. Whoops, you saw nothing. Time to face the face of Velas von Fane. Like before, that's just back and forth a lot with the different colors, so let's make that into a epic montage. Epic montage! No, let's make it into a regular unepic montage, because those are rare. This is also a good opportunity for me to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And click all the buttons on this video, you know, and make your mark upon the comments of Destiny. Thank you. I usually don't film or keep footage of brush cleaning, but remember to keep your expensive brushes clean. A clean brush is a happy... no, they don't care, because they are inanimate objects. This is a really expensive brush. Liar! No, this is probably my cheapest brush. I used that to quickly paint the bases. I didn't really know what to do, so I just did something. Like I said, when you're stuck and don't know what to do next, just do something, and it will come to you. Hopefully. Okay, so back to Ananias. I'm still not happy with his pants, so I tried dark grey with some blue tones. Two tones with some blue tones. That's fucking hard, I don't know why. I'm still not happy with his pants, so I try a dark grey with blue tones. I've also decided to try a hint of green for Velas' hair. This is scurvy green with a hint of white. A dash of fairy dust and a buttload of water to keep it thin like a glaze. We just want to tint the hair, not color it. Then we can use a bit thicker paint to actually paint some strands of hair and try to give it a bit of shine. Cool, yeah. Yeah, that will work, I think. And I like that color, so I think I'll try it on Ananias' pants. Teal. Is it called teal? Let's call it teal. Teal and red is of course very good contrast colors to each other. A bit of black in the eye slit of Gorath's helmet. Nice. And let's do some more work on the bases. I dry brush a medium grey. I dry brush a medium grey. I think this is actually medium grey, or can it be stone... what's it called? Stone something? Stone something grey. Followed by a cold white. And this is Arctic white again. To look like frozen earth. That's a Nicolas Cage movie. Frozen earth. Frozen ground. Off camera, I have glued some tufts of grass to the bases. And now it's time for some snow. Valhalla Blizzard is expensive, but it looks great. And it's really simple and quick to apply. Right from the jar. Make sure you get some snow on the tufts, so your plants look properly frozen as well. Now they are pretty much ready, but there are a few things left I want to do. Gorath has a vial on his belt that I want to try make a little more shiny. Glass is of course very shiny. And let's just use the same colors on that sword sheath. I'll add a dark grey to the bottom of his cloak, as I want it to be a bit dirty looking. I will do some brown to that later, but first I'm going to hit those bloody straps again. Okay, so very wet brown here, and slight wet grey paint still on the surface. Together with some stippling will hopefully make the dirt look good in just one go. Probably, hopefully. Some dried blood on the weapons and some on the cloaks and stuff. And the last thing I do on these guys, I think, is to splash them a bit with fresh blood. So let's pass the mic over to Painting Alex. Alex the Painter. Hello, Painting Alex here. I have a stand here for my phone. Let's see if we can use that to hold the phone. It works. That's good. Step 1. Here is the dudes. And up here, I think, is dry rust. Dried blood. Someone has taken my blood. Where is my blood? Oh, look at this guy. These guys. Hey? Where is my blood? Okay, let's take this one then. Blood for blood god. We need that. We also need a crappy brush. This is crappy. It's not crappy enough. How about this one? It's broad and it's soft. That's nice. That's what we need. Let's go to the kitchen! Oh, unit lost. Someone lost his head. Where's my super glue? Super glue, super glue, super glue, super glue. And also coffee. Yes, coffee. Coffee's good. Coffee's good for you. Oh, it cannot stand. There we are. Okay, so first things first. Coffee. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh. Let's start this thing. Let's dippy dip. Oh, this is scary. Ah! Nice. Dip it into the sauce. Remember to clean your tools. You're a tool. I read somewhere that very successful people talk to themselves in a positive way. You've done well. Oh, shut up, I don't blame you. Nah, I did do good. And it's a good feeling finishing something. I do, however, believe I could have done a better job. But I will continue to try to work on that. How about you? Did you finish any projects during this video, or did it inspire you to do so? Please let me know in the comments, and see you soon.